Hi everyone, it's me again, that friendly neighborhood filthy casual, your friendly neighborhood Time Lord of Gaming. It's the Amaria Shadow once again, and yeah, we're back on Marvel Rivals. Now before you get into a hissy fit, because I know there are people that are going to see this video being like, why did you download Marvel Rivals again? You uninstalled the game, and I'm like, yeah, I know I did. Indeed. In fact, I'm still adamant that I want to take a prolonged break from this game because honestly, I'm burnt out. I've been feeling the burn on this game for a while. And personally, the only reason I still even have it, and that the only reason I installed it was because I was wanting to see just what new skins came out, and I happened to see these, and I was like, oh wow, Strange got a new skin, that's cool. But then I looked to the left, I'm like, that's magic. That is not, this is not, when you look at this skin, this does not scream magic. Yet it's magic. But nothing about this screams magic. Hello. Nothing about this screams magic because we know what magic is. She's a goth. She's goth. She's Darkchild, and she should not be wearing pink. Her hair shouldn't be in pigtails. This is not magic. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, what? I am so impressed with this skin. Like, this has got to be one of her best looking skins, even though I could easily say this does not fit magic at all. Just from how and what kind of person she is, this does not fit magic. Magic. Strange, on the other hand, his skin looks really cool. I do like the formal suit attire for him. Yeah, no, this is not magic. And it's a legendary skin too, which makes it even better. Nah, that's not magic. That's not magic. But the reason why we are here today. Oh wait, that reminds me. Wasn't there new accessories? Oh, there is. Yes, please. Give me my girl. Give me my girl because I really do want to play more of Gambit once I come back from my break from this game. What else do we have? A Khonshu bobblehead. Yes, that's amazing. That is amazing. I gotta have that. Ooh. Oh, it's a little Tamagotchi. That's cool. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that for Star-Lord. I like that. That is such a Star-Lord. That is such a Star-Lord accessory that it fits. It fits. Oh, X-23. Oh, little girl. It's so cute. Okay. Oh, of course. Phoenix gets the Cyclops plush. That makes so much sense. Anyways, the reason why we are here, I wanted to talk about Gambit. As you can see, I've mostly been playing him since the start of this season. Ignore this, by the way, because quite frankly, ranked has pissed me off, and that's the reason why I uninstalled the game. Because honestly, the minute they introduced the placement matches, I thought ranked would get better. But once I got into ranked, I got matched with nothing but throwers. Literally every match, I got matched with nothing but throwers. I only won one match out of my placement matches, and I haven't finished them yet. Like, I haven't finished them yet, and I don't intend to. Intend to, because quite frankly, if I go back into ranked and I get matched into another match with throwers, I'm going to tear more of my hair out. Like, yes, I have torn some of my hair out before, and I am officially done with that. Like, if I'm going to give Marvel Rivals even remotely a chance, I need to stay away from ranked. Anyways, Gambit. As you can see, this is the match we want to talk about. And I can say it right away. I'm not the best player in this game, like, far from it. But when Gambit came out, and I saw so many people talking about how Gambit would be difficult, like, he would be the most difficult strategist in the game, I was like, not really. Really. Like, yes, he's going to be a little more technical than a character than, say, Jeff, or a character like Rocket, in my opinion. Even though I can say it right now, there's a difference between a good Rocket and a bad Rocket. A good Rocket, well, you're looking at one, because I could get, I can basically carry my team with Rocket, like that. But yeah, there's a difference between a good strategist and a bad strategist. And depending on the character they can play, they can do a heck of a lot worse. But I knew from the minute I saw Gambit and I tried practicing him on the day he released, I said, yeah, I feel like I'm going to do just fine with this character. But of course, that was day one, and let's just say, because everyone was wanting to play Gambit, every match I got matched into, it was nothing but a bunch of throwers. Because they all wanted to play Gambit. And I was like, most of the people that were wanting to play Gambit don't even play Strategist. Like, they don't play Strategist. Most of the people that wanted to play Gambit are either DPS Instalocks or people that have never played Strategist once in their entire history of this game. But I said I wanted to play Gambit. I wanted to get better with Gambit because I feel like I need to have an alternative to Rocket. I need to have an alternative because, let's be real, I play all three roles, but there's only so many characters that I genuinely will play in the role. Like with Strategist, I only play Rocket. Like, I am a one-trick strategist and one-trick Rocket main on main when it comes to strategists. I don't play Invisible Woman. I don't play Loki. Well, I did try Loki for a little while, and I thought he was interesting, but he was a bit over my head, so I didn't stick with it. Mantis, I have played a little bit of, and so playing Gambit, I had a decent idea of how he felt, thanks to her. And thanks to her, I only goof around with Jeff. Like, I legitimately don't play Jeff seriously because I can't take myself seriously playing Jeff. Because he's just that easy. If I can say Jeff is easier than Rocket, that should tell you something. But, who else? I don't play Cloak and Dagger. Like, you can't force me to play Cloak and Dagger. I already play enough of Scarlet Witch, and I feel like I'm losing brain cells playing Scarlet Witch because no one is able to counter Scarlet Witch. Like, oh my god, every time I play Scarlet Witch for the sake of partnering with a Doctor Strange, because I will do that. I will play Scarlet Witch for the sheer fact of partnering with a Doctor Strange, so it can be an easy one-and-done match. No one can counter Scarlet Witch! Which is dumb. Like I said, Scarlet Witch, all the buffs that NetEase has been giving to her, I'm like, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need a single damn buff. No one knows how to counter her. No one knows how to play around her. That's the kind of threat she is. But getting back to Gambit. I said I wanted to play him more, and I do want to get him to Lord rank. But as I've already said, it's going to be a while. because I've already said it. I'm writing season 5 completely off. I'm completely writing it off, and I'm taking a long break from this. I'll probably come back when season 6 starts, and I'll start actively uploading it again, like I did with Ultra Rumble. I took a break, and then when One for All Deku came into the picture, I started uploading more of Ultra Rumble again, even though Mother Naroi has pretty much said I should not be playing the game because it does stress me out, and to an extent she is right, but I do like competitive games. I like competitive games. Like, look, like, I play a lot of Smash Brothers. I play a lot of Gekisha Squadra. I play Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Unite. I love my competitive games. Because that's what gets me and gets the adrenaline rushing, in my opinion. So, and I think of it like this: if the game is not competitive in some way, it's not a good game. It's not a good game. So yeah, I want to talk about this match because this had to be my best. This was my one chance at getting an idea of how Gambit felt. And as you can see, I did pretty okay here. I even outdid the other Gambit. And Gambit, which is shocking to say. And shocking to say. Like, look at this. Like, yeah, he had higher heals than me, but just look at the overall scores. Like, I did so much better than he did. I had more final hits, which I feel like Gambit wants. He wants to be able to have confirmed kills, like a lot. Having high heals is nice. He did more damage than me. But to be fair, he was dying more. He died a lot more. He died 7 times. In comparison to my 3. And the funny thing about it is that, where are they? Where's the ones that, where are they? Who was the ones playing a Mantis and whatnot? You! The Psylocke! Oh, they had it out for me. They kept diving me so many times. Shout out to this Magneto, Cuban Spidey 97, because if he didn't, and thank God for the buffs he got, because with that second bubble he has, I was able to actually play the way I feel like I would have been able to play Gambit the best. It's like super aggressive, in their face, and able to interweave between in and out of danger, you know? I know. And the funny thing is, they had 3 dive characters. Like, they had 3 dive characters. No, actually, they had 4. Their Thor? Actually, yeah. If I'm remembering correctly, all 4 of them tried diving me. Like, a lot. And I think I only died, and I died only 3 times, and I'm pretty certain those 3 times was thanks to the magic. Spider-Man definitely tried to dive me at least a few times. Oh, wait. No. I forgot. The reason why I died so many times is because 2 of our 2 DPS, we actually had 2 other DPS show up in the match. And they both disconnected. And I'm chalking that up to the fact that the minute I reinstalled this game, I got hit with lag spikes. Like, there was a lot of lag spikes. Even when I was playing in Practice vs. AI, there was a lot of lag spikes. So I'm honestly thinking something is going on with the Marvel Rivals server right now. But they both disconnected. And then we had nobody with us outside of the Magneto, the Penny, and the Rocket. And we were trying our hardest to hold them back. And I was actually a little bit upset at the start because Rocket chose Ultron, and I was like, don't choose Ultron. Don't choose Ultron. Ultron. It's like Ultron is an off healer. Just like Gambit is. He's an off healer too. If we play Ultron Gambit, we're not winning this. So I'm glad he switched to Rocket. Rocket. And then the Moon Knight and the Spider-Man came in, and I was like, thank you. We can actually turn this around now. And we did! Indeed. I'm going to favorite this match because this was by far the most satisfying match for me. Because, honestly, I threw in the towel. I will admit it. I threw in the towel with this game. I don't like the idea of quitting. I don't like the idea of a game besting me. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys watch this video, and I'm going to let you guys see what I'm capable of playing as Gambit. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and let the show begin.
Before you attack, get ready.
Taking charge. Let us show these so-called heroes what mutant kind.
We've done this so many times. It's exhausting.
I suppose you'd rather just buy a victory, Emma?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
A bad guy is a bad guy. No difference between them.
Heads up! Bad guys! Shield! Merci! Double down! I'm good to go. Gambit got your back.
I feel like myself again.
Now you do the same for me, will you? Double down! Just the boost I need. Just who Gambit was looking for.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm missing a lot of my shots with Gambit, but to be totally fair, considering he's not a hit scan character like, say, Mantis and Adam Warlock, and his shots, his attacks shoot in a spread shot, I can have a little bit of leniency in missing my shots, because having good aim with him does not matter.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Myself again.
Gambit never fall!
Better stop that vehicle.
Found us over the fire.
Behold the god of thunder!
They faded halfway. Stop them.
Don't mess with the
Ain't ready for Rogue to be a winner.
So yeah, around this time I was a bit frustrated because I was like, come on, I want actually one good game in the with Gambit and I saw that we had lost 2 players. I was like, what are we gonna do? and do. But surprisingly, with Penny in the picture, they couldn't press the point, which was really good. And good. I was honestly, I'm shocked that I was able to kill the Spider-Man there. I was like, I got grabbed. I had anti-healed him before he grabbed me. I was like, man, if you end up grabbing me to you, I will kill you.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Man, I was chasing after this magic. I was like, oh, I want you so dead. I want you so dead. I want you so dead. And dead, but she got away. And got away. I was like, oh, I want you dead so damn badly.
Born again! This is as close as I ever get to shooting.
Here they are now. Gambit got your back.
But yeah, so far, the only reason I died was definitely because of unfortunate circumstances. The first time, there was no surviving, being dealt being by the store because our Ultron had already used his ulti, so therefore he wasn't going to be able to out-heal the damage I was getting, I was taking, but also the second and third time, Magic was being adamant on diving me. So I will give the Magic credit. She got me twice, but I said, yeah, no more. But I was like, yeah, no more. You're not going to kill me again. And can I say, even though Gambit has a skin that's pretty cool, can I say his default skin is definitely better than the skin you can get in the store? But yeah, my game plan with Gambit, even though I only have so much time playing Mantis, I went into this match playing, okay, I'm going to do Gambit like I do Rocket, and where it's like, I'm going to mix up between attacking and healing and see how things work from there. And I can say, with what I was doing, worked. It's like, it worked very well in my favor. It pays to be me and playing Rocket not as a heal bot, but as an actual support, in my opinion, where I will go in and fight as well as heal.
Behold the god of thunder!
You know you have that something. That's me. Nice. A helping hand. same for me, we? Got good. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. I can't live to you. I was a little messed up there. Thanks. Ooh, wee. That hit the spot.
Ooh, I wanted her. I wanted her. I want her. I want her. And want her, but then she turned around and started attacking me. I was like, yeah, let me not do something crazy.
I feel like myself again.
You stopped it in their tracks.
Never fall!
Bored!
Can I just say, Gambit's melee is so damn satisfying. Like, the fuck? It's like,
Just the boost.
try playing Rocket for 4 full seasons where your melee is just a single bonk of the bonk of his Gatling gun in comparison to the multi-hit attack of Gambit's bow staff. And I'm like, it's like a night and day feeling. It is so satisfying.
Watch out, they're headed our way. You're welcome.
When I saw the Psylocke, I was like, is that the magic? Magic? And I was like, fuck! No! When I saw the Magneto ult, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not getting out of here. I know what he can do with that. I am not going to be a victim.
The final 10 seconds.
Leave them to
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
much better.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Love battlefield medicine.
And with that, we were able to hold the point and claim the victory. And that was my very first, well, actually, it would be my second match as Gambit. That turned out as a roaring success. And for once, no throwers. And again, shout out to this Magneto. I feel like me sticking near to the Magneto really, really helped us out a lot. Anyway, I walked away with 23 kills, 3 deaths, 19 assists, a 3 KO streak, and 12 final hits, with 8,562 damage dealt, 6,442 damage blocked, and 12,475 healing per second, with a accuracy of 30%. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah. I will definitely make more Marvel Rivals content. But for now, I'm taking a break from Marvel Rivals. You'll see more content revolving Gekishin Squadra, Ultra Rumble, as well as Digimon Story Time Stranger on the channel for the foreseeable future. And also, I wanted to just sit here and talk about what's coming up in the near future. Obviously, you guys know that this is the time of year where us gamers come together to watch the Game Awards to see what new games will be announced leading into 2026. And I know some people are probably wondering, why haven't I done an answers from the TARDIS video to give my hopes and predictions of what will be announced at the Game Awards? Personally, this year, I don't have any. Honestly, there are games that I do wish will show up at the Game Awards, but out of all the games I could want to see at the Game Awards, only one comes to mind. Only one comes to mind that I know will genuinely have a chance of showing up at the Game Awards. And I know what you're thinking. Is that game Kingdom Hearts? Is that a new Final Fantasy game? No, actually. Because quite frankly, we have been burned us Kingdom Hearts fans have been burned this entire year. We got zero news about Kingdom Hearts 4 this entire year, which would make this the third year that we have gone with complete radio silence from the Kingdom Hearts team. Especially after the debacle of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, the brand new mobile game that they were making for the Kingdom Hearts franchise, getting shut down. When it was ready to go. Like, it was in full playable form, according to other Kingdom Hearts YouTubers like The Gamers Joint, HMK, Skybird Wing, and Wing, Sarah Key, you know, the big names when you think of Kingdom Hearts, but it still shocks me that we've gone 3 whole years without any news. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't that a good thing? It means they're hard at work. Well, that's a mixed answer, in my opinion. Honestly, I'm glad we haven't gotten any news, because it means they're hard at work developing the game, and they'll announce it when they're ready to announce it. My problem with it is that they shouldn't have announced the game in the first place. Like, I get that announcing Kingdom Hearts 4 existence during the anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, like 3 years ago, makes sense. Like, it makes sense that they did that. And yet, I hate the fact that they did it, because it meant that we would never hear anything about it until who knows when. And unfortunately, going into 2026, I don't feel like the game will come out during that year, because we didn't get any kind of promotion this year. Even though, rightfully, Kingdom Hearts 4 should release next year. Because at the moment, that game should be at the forefront of Square Enix's attention, because it was announced first. But we know more about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, whatever the name is going to call it. I keep calling it Final Fantasy VII Reunion, and Reunion because that makes sense. But we know a lot more of the development process of that game in comparison to Kingdom Hearts 4, which the most recent thing that makes us think that the game could be potentially close to being finished is that Haley Joel Osment, the voice actor for Sora, is doing vocal work, and we don't know what he's doing vocal work for, but most people think it's Kingdom Hearts 4. And according to Square, voice acting is usually the last thing they do before they're finished with a game. But of course, that still doesn't tell us where in the development process of Kingdom Hearts 4's development cycle are they. Like, if Haley Joel Osment is working on Sora voice lines, cool. Doesn't mean that the game is anywhere near release. They could be making voice lines for a trailer, for all we know. If they do show anything at the Game Awards, which I'm hesitant to believe. Because at the moment, the only thing I expect to come out of Square at the Game Awards, if they show up there, is anything revolving Final Fantasy VII Reunion, or whatever they call it, or something entirely out of left field that we know absolutely nothing about. I'm still holding out the hope that they announce a new Final Fantasy Dissidia game that's not the dumb mobile game that they are making. If they announce a actual tried and true console game that plays similarly to Duodecim and the original Dissidia, hallelujah! Because they really need to go back to what worked for Dissidia after the flop that was Dissidia NT. They really need to go back and fix that. Otherwise, no matter what people may say about the mobile game that they're working on, Dissidia Duellum, I believe it's called, that game is dead on arrival. Let's just be honest, because it's a Square Enix mobile game. They don't last for long. Because they don't get the return that Square Enix expects to get, and they shut them down before they are able to take off. So, I'm just saying it as it is. That game is dead on arrival, whether people like it or not. Like it or not. So, that is the Square Enix side of things. Other games I could potentially see out there, there could be something announced from Nintendo. There could be something announced from Hoyoverse, even though we did just get a trailer of a playable, of a demo playthrough of Hoyoverse's new game, Barca Perna. I done forgot. I done forgot what it's called. But people are comparing it to a game like, to the game called Control. And Control, honestly, it looked interesting. But I know it's going to be more gacha slop. I'm honestly getting sick and tired of gacha games, and I want people, want these game developers to realize, hey, you can make really cool, innovative anime games without attaching a damn gacha system to it. You can actually do that. Take example from Ananta. That game is going to blow up. That game is going to blow up when it comes out. Whether, no matter what anyone thinks, that game is going to do numbers. And do numbers. I can guarantee that because it's not a damn gacha game. Because people are burnt out of gacha. They are legitimately burnt out. Yes, gacha is big over in the Western countries, Asia, Japan, whatever. Whatever. It's big over there. Over here in America, and almost everywhere else around the world, we're tired of them. And honestly, it's getting harder and harder and harder to support gacha games because money is getting harder to obtain in this day and age. But yeah, I don't think Hoyoverse is going to show up there. I could be completely surprised. I'm surprised if they do. They could have a little sneak peek of whatever's coming next to the games that they already have released. That's one thing. Sega could potentially show something like a teaser for what's coming next in the Sonic franchise. They could definitely do that. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, because Sega do like announcing their bigger titles at their own Sonic Centrals, which I'm still surprised we didn't get one this year. I mean, to be fair, we did, this year we got Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Phenomenal game, by the way! Honestly, I'm so happy Sega finally released a game that could easily say, suck it, Mario! We actually beat you at something for once! And I'm so glad that they finally did it. But aside from that, I don't know what could be announced. I don't know what could be announced. I have no hopes, no predictions, no expectations. I'm just going to watch the Game Awards like I do every year because it's basically a ritual at this point. See what games get announced, judge whether or not any of the games are going to be interesting for me, and whether or not I want to show them here on the channel, and then I'm just going to call it a day. Anyway, that's it for this video. I've rambled on long enough. Gambit is fun, and I want to get him to Lord rank, and I definitely want to play him a lot more here on the channel. But right now, I need a good month-long break from this game, and then come back to it with a fresh mindset. So you guys will see me in Marvel Rivals again, but for now, I will see you guys later. So thank you all for watching, and as always, your host Mario Shadow saying Alonzi, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone!